Alright, so in your notes, on your table of contents, I want you to write number 2, factor puzzles. And that is actually page 2. So write that down and then turn to page 2 and title it Factor Puzzles. And put a number 2 at the corner of your page and circle it. That is page 2. Okay. Alright, so today we're going to talk about how do you solve a factor puzzle. So for our demonstration today, I'm just going to pick one. Let's do this one. So you can copy this right in your notes so you have an example. So it's going to look like this with a box. And if you remember, there were lines where we had to write our answers also, right? So our goal with a factor puzzle is to figure out the missing box. So the neat thing about factor puzzles is once we figure out one clue, it makes it pretty easy to figure out the others, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with two numbers that are next to each other or up and down, okay? I wouldn't start with an empty box and a number. That doesn't help me. So I want to start with 35 and 56. So I'm going to think in my head, what factors go into both 35 and 56? What do you think, Sophie? Oh, if you're raising your hand, your voice is off. Kyle. 8. 8 goes into 56 evenly, but not 35. Okay. Jackson G. 7. 7 is a factor of both. Should we try 7?
Yeah.
Okay. So if it goes into both of them, I'm going to put a 7. And if I put a 7 here, it's also going to go here, straight across. Now, I'm going to pretend like there's a little multiplication sign right there. 7 times what is 35? Trick.
5.
5. So I'm going to put my 5 right here. I figured out this 5, if a 5 goes here, it also goes straight above it. So I'm going to put another 5. Okay? Over here, I'm going to think to myself, 7 times what is 56? Rebecca. 8. Very good. If I put an 8 here, I'm also going to put an 8 here. Okay? 7 times 8 is 56. So math facts, this is a great review, good practice. Up here, I figured out an 8, and I have a 16. So I'm going to think to myself, 8 times what is 16? 1. 2. If I put a 2 right here, I'm also going to put a 2 over here. Now, I have enough clues to figure out my missing box. What do you think goes in there? 10. How do you know? Very good. So our answer to our puzzle is actually 10. So today, leave this open, maybe just move it to the side. Don't open your books yet. I want you guys to listen to me. Nope, leave your folders. Not touching anything. Our eyes are still up here. Waiting for count. Thank you. All right, so today you guys have page 7 and 8 to do at your seat. On page 7, you have a bunch of these factor puzzles. And all of these just have the one missing box. So these shouldn't be too hard. On the back, you get to make up your own. Okay? So you get to create your own. You're going to leave one box empty. Then it says right here, exchange with a classmate. It needs to be somebody who is also working on this. So someone in your math group. Otherwise, you're going to pull them out of something else, right? Yeah. Okay. Number 2, it also has to be somebody who has finished page 7. This side has to be done first before you move to the back. When your at your seat time is up, make sure your name is on this. Goes in the basket. Question. Trey. This is on your own. At your seat is on your own. If you get to this part, then you can trade with a partner. Okay? Jackson.
Do they, like, I think maybe if we just write some numbers down, we're not going to be able to work.
Very good. So what are you going to have to do?
You have to, like, make sure it's work.
Right. That's a really good point. So don't just make up numbers and give it to somebody, because that's not a factor puzzle. So as you're solving these, think about some strategies to create one. Okay? All right, one more question, and we have to start. Aiden.
Well, I was just going to ask if I could go get my book.
You didn't bring your math book today?
I
Raise your hand if you do not have your math book.
Oh.
Okay, go get it right now. You need to bring that every day. Yours is at home. Okay. You're going to have to use my paper. Okay. So let's go ahead. Leave your notes open in case you need them.